Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A momentous day at Forrester Creations as new leadership is then. Ridge Forrester and Steffi Forrester Finnegan took their eye off the ball and allowed an achievement to take place. Ridge knew there was commodity questionable about the LLC papers that Carter Walton had him subscribe, but Carter assured him that everything was on the up and over, so Ridge took pen to paper and inked his father's company down. Justin Barber tried to find a loophole for Ridge and Eric Forrester, but had no luck. Indeed, after Ridge brazened Carter, Hope Logan induced Carter to file the papers anyway, so there's no going back now. Carter is in charge at Forrester Creations, and there's nothing anyone can do about it, at least for the moment. Carter is ready to make changes incontinently. His first order of business is letting Hope back into the structure, upping Hope for the future. That will make Zend Forrester a happy man since he walked right out many days agone. He wants his fashion line back so he can prove he's as good a developer as Thomas Forrester. Still, Steffi and Ridge are about to take this turn of events lying down. Watching Carter move into Eric's office after this treason is too important. Will Carter now bar them from the erecting, the same way Steffi barred Hope from the erecting many weeks ago? Whose side will Brooke Logan be on through all of this? She has been in love with Ridge since council, but now he's treating her son as if she's trash. Brooke can't abide by that and has a big decision to make. Does she stick by Ridge's side despite blowing up at him, or does she call off their engagement and decide Hope is right? It's not time for the Logan ladies to show what they can do. Hope Logan and Carter Walton to step into power at Forrester Creations. How important power will there be if everyone quits, however? Plus, the Forresters and the Logans discord in a high-stakes battle for control. Carter is now in control at Forrester Creations. Justin Barber nearly sounded impressed with Carter's preemption. In fact, Justin mentioned that Carter locked down everything, including the stocks. Now Carter is sitting in the CEO-president at Forrester Creations, with Hope by his side. And sanctioned advertisement about the new leadership hasn't been made yet. Carter's president is slightly warm when Zend Forrester Dominguez demanded answers. Zend was stunned when Carter and Hope explained what's going on. Now, they put Zend in an insolvable position. Zend agrees that Hope's line should have been terminated. Still, Zend is also a Forrester and staying on board might feel like a treason to his family. So, Zend will have a tough decision to make. It's teased that Zend ends up walking out. Carter and Hope might have big dreams, but will anyone stay? If everyone quits, also Carter and Hope have fulfilled nothing. Ridge will still be raging over the situation at Forrester Creations. It's teased that there will be a battle between the Forrester and Logan families. Ridge, Eric Forrester, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan will need to get creative. Indeed, though Justin says nothing can be done, there's always a result. Maybe the Forrester family can trick Carter, just as the Susurs tricked them. After Bill Spencer heeded to Luna Nozawa's plea. Meanwhile, will Remy Price get fractured? Most probably, Remy will criminate Will Spencer or someone differently. Remy might play the idol for Electra Forrester, too. Still, it's only a matter of time before Electra finds out the libelous verity. Hope Logan and Carter Walton will flex their power now that the news of their preemption is spreading. Carter formally reinstated Hope and brought back hope for the future, so she'll no doubt start making some new plans involving her line. Of course, Zend Forrester Dominguez will have to decide whether he's willing to stay at Forrester Creations now that he knows Carter stole control from his family. The show preliminarily released spoilers that said Zend would walk out on Forrester over the treason, but that hasn't happened yet. B&B does put out misleading spoilers occasionally, but it's also possible they just got the timing wrong. Will Zend truly quit or stick around to help Hope's line? Hope and Carter will hold out stopgap that Zend will stay on board as HFTF's lead developer, but this is a big decision since staying would mean siding with them over the Forresters. Since Carter also wants to pursue his global empire idea, he should get the ball rolling on that any nanosecond now as well. Carter wouldn't want to waste any time when it comes to taking Forrester Creations to new heights. As for Ridge Forrester and Steffi Forrester, they'll remain determined to take Carter and Hope down. A major Forrester-Logan feud is brewing that'll bring some curveballs, so stick with us for further prognostications on any dirty moves ahead. Speaking of dirty moves, Remy Price is in the process of making one right now. After Will Spencer gave him in station and Electra Forrester principally said he should visit while she's working, Remy made a terrible choice. B&B suckers saw Remy with the deepfake program on his laptop with Electra's picture pulled up. Remy compartmented and removed clothes and said LA was ain't good for Electra, so he's easily hoping to drive her eschewal of city by launching another reproach. Although Remy and Electra aren't featured in Friday's spoilers, we could still see some movement on that plot. It would clearly be a shocking thriller if Electra replied with horror to a fresh batch of deepfake prints spreading online. Remy might indeed go as far as playing the Forrester website and posting them on there. Whatever the case, Remy will hope to destroy Electra's new dream and maybe move her to leave for New York with him. Remy's plan could boomerang if Will suspects he's the one responsible for the bogus blurted snaps. Will formerly doesn't trust Remy, so he'll have further reasons to be suspicious soon. Remy's conduct are going to unleash chaos, so stay tuned for updates on how Electra will handle all the drama. There's still an important question on suckers' minds when it comes to Luna Nozawa. The show No Way offered real evidence on Luna's maternity, so we've to consider who her true father is. Tom Starr was obviously induced he was Luna's biopater. But there was no way a DNA test to back that up. They only ruled out Bill Spencer in this maternity riddle, which could be getting a new chapter. Soon after Luna debuted, plenitude of observers suspected that she might be the product of some interdicted passion between Poppy Nozawa and Jack Finnegan. The show bolstered those reservations with a backstory involving Poppy living with Jack, Lee Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan around the time Luna was conceived. Since both Jack and Poppy have been known to share in affairs, we could fluently buy that they had one with each other. That's especially true since Jack seems so fond of Poppy despite Lee's problems with her over the times. Speaking of those problems, Romy Park lately verified on Bold Live that suckers are going to learn further about Lee's once issues with Poppy. There's a secret that'll surprise indeed Poppy herself, so what if Lee admits she always knew or at least suspected Jack cheated with her family? Lee was pleasantly surprised when the original DNA test made it look like Bill was Luna's biopater. It sounded like Lee was just relieved to know Jack was Aunt Luna's pop rather. Of course, it was eventually revealed that Luna outfitted the maternity test, so Lee might be back to suspecting that Jack is her father rather. Could this lead to another DNA test being done, one that proves Luna is Jack's natural son? Still, that could change everything for Luna and give her a new angle to work, if so. Maybe Luna could indeed guilt-trip Jack into helping her get off the hook. After all, Jack would be the perfect person to do that since Sheila Sharp called him one of the finest felonious defense attorneys in Los Angeles. Whatever the case, our prognostications point to Luna's maternity being redefined, so perhaps the show will eventually prove that she belongs to Jack. Luna could have another stunning twist headed her way, so stay tuned for updates on any brewing biopater news.